Now, your 2 Works For You weather, sponsored by Executive Homes.
Freezing drizzle has been a common problem, even some light freezing rain earlier today. Let's check outside right now our Arturley Roofing Storm Truck and Vincent Hill. Vincent, you got that little glaze on those roadways. How's the travel right now?
Yeah, Mike, so I'm on Main Street here in downtown Jinx, and I can tell you every side road I've passed, every parking lot here in downtown Jinx is nothing but a sheet of ice. I've seen some cars fishtailing here as they're trying to get off these side streets. I've actually fishtailed. So any resident that is in Jinx, if you don't need to get out, don't get out. Again, I was just on 75 northbound, witnessed several wrecks there. So as these temperatures are dropping, Mike, this freezing drizzle that we had earlier, these wet roads, they're just re-icing. So if you don't need to get out, by all means, stay home to make sure you're safe and to make sure you're warm, because if you get stranded, you could be stuck there for a while.
It's great advice, Vincent. Thank you very much. Appreciate that update. As we take a look at dual Doppler again, you can see some areas of reflectivity on the Doppler, on our dual Doppler. And this is very light mist, freezing mist, or freezing drizzle occurring. Slightly dry air will work in overnight tonight, so that should diminish some and help improve conditions. Mike Scanlon, who has been out on the road for the past couple of days now, has been monitoring this as well. Mike, have you encountered any accidents over the past couple of hours?
I have not seen any accidents, but I have seen the leftovers of accidents where someone came in a little too hot, leaving a main roadway, which was clear, jumping into a parking lot a little too fast, and then hitting the curbs. I've seen people fishtailing, like Vincent said. So, if it's not a main roadway, if it's a neighborhood or an elevated surface or even parking lots, that's going to be your main issues. They are solid ice. So, just assume that everything is ice, and you'll be a lot better off than assuming that it's not, Mike.
All right, thank you very much, Mike Scanlon, who will check in back in tonight at 10. Once again, temperatures cold in the teens and 20s across the area, still below freezing. We've had that ticker going on counting on how many hours we have been below freezing, and that ticker is just going to continue to keep climbing as we go through next week as well. Here's a look at our chances for snow. So we have a chance for a few snow flurries coming in Saturday morning. Doesn't look to be that big of a deal. What looks to be a big deal is as we head into Sunday afternoon into Monday, big storm system heads our way, and the potential exists for some heavy snow, strong winds, which I don't like seeing the blizzard word because it's been about 10 years since we've had one, but with strong winds and heavy snowfall rates, we could potentially be dealing with blizzard-like conditions by Monday. Now, it's still 4 or 5 days away. So the projections on the snowfall amounts, even though we're showing the potential for snowfall accumulations across the area, this is going to change until we get a little closer to the event. Our data will be able to better sample the potential. But right now we're looking at the possibility, if we say right now, what would happen, probably about 3 to 7 inches of snowfall here in northeast Oklahoma with some higher drifts because of the strong winds. We'll be watching that. We'll be able to fine-tune that as we get closer to the event. Sunday night and Monday, travel is heavily discouraged at this point in time. Right now it's cold, 21 degrees. We have north winds at 15. That gives us wind chills in the single digits. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be in the teens and 20s across the area. By afternoon, a cold, cold day, 26 degrees by 5 o'clock with just cold conditions everywhere. Saturday, a few snow flurries. Sunday night, major winter storm potential. Could even be dealing with power outages next week. So that's something we'll have to keep a close eye on. And then it's just cold. And it stays cold through the extended where temperatures remain below freezing through the next 10 days.